lying here on your back. And start to exaggerate the length. More room on the inhale. More room on the exhale. Then let's reach our arms long overhead, breathing in. Maybe let your legs go long if your knees are bent. And as you exhale, squeeze your right knee into your chest. Left leg can be long or left foot can be planted. As you squeeze the right knee in, imagine the top of your knee reaching for the wall behind you. Point your right toe, stretch the top of the knee. We'll get to the back of the legs. As we inhale, straighten the right leg, but reach your sole up to your ceiling. So grab a hold behind the thigh bone. You're resting on your back. Still, your right leg's long. And just gently draw right leg towards the upper body. Point and flex your right toes, maybe roll the right ankle around in each direction a couple of times. And then as you inhale, you're going to walk your hands up that right leg. So head, heart, shoulders start to peel up off the ground. Press your low back into the mat. And as you exhale, just take the right leg with you, lower your head and shoulders on the ground. So to go a little deeper into the back of that right leg. Breathe in where you are. Remember, this is all temporary. And as you exhale, slowly release the right leg long down onto your mat. Reach your arms overhead as you inhale, stretch apart, tips to toes. And then let's hug the left knee into the chest as you exhale. Pointing the left toes, squeezing that left knee in towards your chest, your armpit. Imagining again that your kneecap could reach for the wall behind you, stretching the top of the knee. Then we open up the back of the leg as you inhale, extend the left leg sole to the sky. Grab a hold somewhere behind the left thigh bone. Point and flex, roll it around, keep breathing steadily. That's it, everyone. See legs up in the air. Great job. And then all you're gonna do is walk up that left leg. Yes, that's it. Head, heart, shoulders come up off the ground. Grab a hold somewhere, breathe in. Low back pressing down. As you exhale, lower head and shoulders, take the leg with you. Try to get a little deeper in. Doesn't have to be significantly deeper, doesn't have to be major change, just a subtle, even an energetic engagement there. And then releasing as you take your next breath out, slowly left leg to meet right. Both legs long, inhale, arms reach overhead. And then exhale, both knees into your chest, forehead up to your knees like a ball. You're gonna rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. Take 3, 5 rocks and rolls. Just feel the ground beneath you till you come to tabletop pose. Once you're in table, just take a few tail wags. Hips to the right, looking over the right. Hips to the left, looking over to the left. Notice what contracts and encounter what softens. So as you take the hips to the left, look to the left. Left side body in contraction, right side body opening. Breathe in through center and take it over to the right. And then start to add your cat-cows, rounding the back, then arching the back, opening the belly. Keep drawing your front ribs into your spine, even as you drop your belly button towards the ground. The hands always pressing the ground away. One more inhale. As you exhale, find a neutral spine. Back of your head to the ceiling, eye gaze in front of you. And then we're just gonna reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Roll that wrist around each direction a couple of times. Press the ground away with the left hand. And as you exhale, you're gonna thread right arm underneath, reach it for the back corner of the room, get your head, the right shoulder onto the ground. Left fingers can reach in front of your head, or you can come onto the fingertips right by your face, trying to stack your shoulders. Notice where your gaze lands, where your attention is, where it goes. Breath in and breath out. Left hand plants by the face. As you inhale, you're gonna reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Keep it lifted. Step your right foot to the back of your mat, and your left toes go to the long edge. So you're in supported side plank. Plant your right sole down. And as you inhale, reach right arm by your ear, right fingers away from right toes. Stretch it out. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Bring your fingers to your shoulders. So you're like head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You're tapping your shoulders. Take 3 circles with your right elbow on the ceiling, one direction or on the wall, and 3 circles the other direction. And don't forget what your left hand, your left shoulder, your left shin are doing. Keep pressing the points of contact with the ground away. Your right sole planted. As you inhale, reach your right fingers forward. Your right toes will float up and point back behind you. As you exhale, elbow towards knee to tap. You don't have to make contact, just that contraction. Inhale for length. Exhale, draw together. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, feel the expansion, and then breathe out, feel the contraction. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Then bend right knee, heel to glute. Reach back for the top of your foot. And you might find it, you might not, be okay with that. And draw the heel towards your glute. Try to keep your shin parallel with the ground. So try not to swing your toes up. Opening up that right hip flexor. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more inhale. Exhale, release, right palm to the ground, right knee to the ground. Take a couple rounds, cat-cow, inhaling, exhaling. Maybe tail wags, neck rolls, breath in, breath out. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, neutral tail gazes in front of you. And then you'll breathe and reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Lift it up, roll that wrist around a couple times each way. And as you exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right as you work towards that thread. Left shoulder, left side of the face and head on the ground. Right hand can rest wherever it does. Take 2 cycles of breath. How can you leverage the ground beneath you to support you in this pose? And then right palm will plant by the face. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Keep it lifted as you step your left foot to the back of your mat. Soul plants. Right toes can go behind the glute. And then inhale, reach the left fingers forward, away from the left foot. As you exhale, left fingers to the ceiling, left fingers to your shoulder. Breathe in and out as you take your 3 circles in each direction. We're just mobilizing these joints. They've been resting hopefully well through the night. Opening it up. As you reach apart, inhale, float your left leg, point the toes, stretch apart. Exhale to tap. And as you start this, again, don't forget what's in contact with the ground. Use the inhale to stretch apart, the exhale to draw together. 5 taps. Breath in to stretch apart. And then heel to glute for a little quad and hip flexor stretch. And it doesn't have to be a lot, doesn't have to be a big engagement there. Ooh. Breath in. Reach it apart, breath out. Set that left hand down, left knee down. And then tucking those toes, bent knees, hips up and back, down dog. You can look back behind you for a couple breaths, pedal it out. Breathe in steadily. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward to your hands, come onto the toes. And then exhale, just work your feet forward. Uttanasana at the top of your mat. Take your feet a little wider, grab opposite elbows, bend your knees as much as you need, let your skull hang and just ragdoll a couple breaths here, sway it from side to side. Notice how your low back feels. These little postures of rest and release, often the things that preserve us, sustain us through the hardships, the effort of the practice. Shake the head out, maybe figure eights, yeses and nos. Breath in. Fill up deeply into the back of your lungs. As you breathe out, let your arms release. Bend your knees. Inhale, round up to standing. And then just find Tadasana, feet underneath your sit bones. Arms beside you. Closing the eyes. Once again, just kind of check in. What's the ground feel like beneath your feet? Where's the weight shift? Sit slightly in the ball mounds, leaning into the future, the heels, the past. Can we plant ourselves in the present moment? Feel the air around the skin. Sound of the music or nearby noises. The sensation of the lungs expanding and contracting. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it out. Arms reach overhead as you breathe in. Grab opposite elbows. Elbows into hands, hands into elbows, a little effort. Exhale, side bend to your right. Breathe in through center and exhale, side bend to your left. Breathe in through center, reach up, look up. Exhale, bend the knees as you forward fold. Straighten the legs at the bottom. Find length on the inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, just fold right back in. Bend the knees as you inhale, round up to standing. Grab opposite elbows. And then switch which forearm is in front or on top. Try to find your non-dominant clasp or grasp here. Stand a little taller, hands into elbows, elbows into hands. Exhale to side bend. Breathe in through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale through center, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten the legs, inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, look for your belly button, let your skull be heavy. Bend the knees slightly, inhale, press into the feet, reach up, lift up. Exhale, open twist to your right, left fingers forward, right fingers back. Hold here, inhale, reach a little further apart. Look back past your right fingers if that's available. Exhale, right forearm to your low back, left fingers reach up to the ceiling. Activate the glute a little, gentle back bend, breathe in. As you exhale, you're gonna forward fold. Left hand's gonna come in front of the left toes, left knee bends. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. As you exhale, reach right bicep by ear to the front of the room. Inhale, right arm goes back up. As you exhale, sweep it down, back and around, bend both knees. Inhale, round up to standing, reach up tall. As you exhale, open twist to your left. Right fingers forward, left fingers back, hold. Stretch a little further, see if there's a little more room to expand in the chest, look past your left shoulder. And then left forearm to your back, okay? Right arm up to the ceiling, bicep by your ear. Activate the glutes, maybe find a little back bend here. Get that right arm out of your peripheral vision. As you exhale, forward folding, right hand in front of the right toes, right knee bends. Inhale, extend the left leg, reach the left fingers to the ceiling. Exhale, reach the left fingers forward. Breathe in, reach them back. And as you exhale, bend both knees, both hands to the ground. Inhale, round up to standing. Look up, reach up, hook your thumbs, find a back bend there if that's available. Exhale, bring her right back down. Inhale, round up to standing. Take your time. Hook opposite thumb in front. Elbows slightly tug apart. Feel a little toning and stretching as you exhale. Fold forward. Inhale for length, look forward. As you exhale, take it to our first plank pose. Hands will plant, step one foot back, followed by the other. Hold plank, 3 rounds of breath. And these can be down behind the hips, okay? They don't have to be up. But if they are up, driving those heels back and toes firmly tucked into your mat. Heels of your hands energetically trying to drag the top of your mat back to your toes. Isometric engagement. Notice where your gaze lands. Is it going underneath you? Can you keep it slightly forward? Ribs engaged towards your front midline. Breathe in. Last one, as you breathe out, shift forward. You're going to lower all the way to your stomachs. Inhale for cobra, head, heart, shoulders lift. Okay, as you exhale, you're going to tap and lower your nose. Let's take another cobra. Breathe in, feet press down, pubic bone presses down, lift your head, heart, shoulders. Exhale, tap and lower. You're going to walk your hands off the edges of your mat and come onto your fingertips. Okay, so you've got little, it's like you've got imaginary cupcakes under your hands and you're trying not to smash the icing down. Elbows point up and back slightly. Press down into the ground, feet, fingertips, pubic bone, head, heart, shoulders lift. As you exhale, right shoulder forward, look to the left. And then breathe in through center. Exhale, left shoulder forward, look to the right. Keep pressing down with the feet, the pelvis. Inhale through center, look up at the eyeballs. Exhale, tap and lower. Breathe in, press your hips to your heels. As you exhale, settle into child's pose. 2 to 3 rounds of breath. Long breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Come on up to tabletop pose, hands and knees. As you exhale, you're gonna reach your right foot to the back of your mat, spin your right sole down. Inhale, reach your right arm in front of you. As you exhale, you're gonna come up to gate pose. Right hand to right leg, left fingers reach up and over, breathe in. As you exhale, left palm plants, right leg lifts. Inhale, reach right toes and fingers apart. Exhale to tap, just 3 times this time. Breathe in for length. Exhale, draw together. Inhale, apart. Exhale, together. Inhale, reach it nice and long and apart. As you exhale, reach just the right knee towards the armpit. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, runner's lunge, left toes tuck, left knee lifts, look forward. And then as you exhale, start to reach your right bicep by your ear, forward to the front of the room. Left palm plants under the shoulder. As you inhale, sweep the right arm up to the ceiling. As you exhale, you're gonna step left knee behind the right ankle, coming to a seated twist. Right elbow's gonna come inside the knee for an open twist. And the left hand's gonna come behind you, breathe in. Breathe out, look past that left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you inhale, you're gonna just come up to a standing split. So it's a little bit of pressing down through the left shin, hands in front of the right toes, left leg goes up to the ceiling. As you exhale, we're gonna curtsy. And for curtsy, I really want you to think about knee behind knee, okay, or behind the calf muscles, chest and gaze lift. Inhale, standing splits, head goes low, look back. Exhale, curtsy, look forward, lift the chest. Left knee behind right. Last one, inhale, standing splits. Exhale, step left foot next to right. Lift the chest, head, heart, shoulders. Breathe in, chair pose. 3 rounds of breath here. And you can bring your hands to the thigh bones and press them away a little bit to make the chest a little more spacious, the torso a little longer. You can even hook your thumbs into your armpits to kind of elongate that space there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to feel the weight shift into your left foot as you inhale, peel your right heel up. As you breathe out, let right leg cross over the left leg. And maybe it threads around. The more you bend your left knee, the further that right leg's gonna thread. Be okay just planting your toes down. Inhale, bend the elbows out to the side like goalpost arms. And as you exhale, right arm underneath the left. 2 rounds of breath, focus your gaze. Notice where you're clenching, where you're gripping, from your feet to your face, to your thoughts. 1 more inhale. Exhale, maybe bend that left knee a little more. Unwind that right leg. Inhale, unwind the arms, reach up. Exhale, bend at the waist, forward fold. Inhale for length. Exhale to plank. Hold plank for the inhale. Exhale, shift forward, hover in Chaturanga Dandasana, or lower to your stomachs. The breath in cobra or up dog. And up dog, our thigh bones lift up, okay? They're lifting to the ceiling. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, tabletop pose. As you exhale, left sole plants behind you. Inhale, sweep left arm by your ear, left fingers to the front of the room. Exhale, come up for gate prep. Arms to a T, left hand to left leg. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and over. Good, strong through the core. As you exhale, right palm plants, left leg floats, left fingers reach away, breathe in. Exhale to tap, just 3 of these this time. Inhale apart, exhale to tap. Right hand pressing the ground away, inhale apart, exhale together. Inhale, stretch. Now just think isolating knee towards armpit as you step up, left foot to the top. Inhale, runner's lunge, look forward. Then as you exhale, reach left bicep by your ear. Right palm under the shoulder. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the ceiling. This is where we do that funny seated twist. So you're gonna step right knee behind the left ankle. Left hand inside the knee, right hand behind you. Inhale for length. Exhale and open twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you inhale, you're gonna look forward. You have to press that right hip, the right shin down to kind of launch off that left leg, standing splits. Try to look back behind you. Inhale here, exhale to curtsy. Right knee taps behind left, chest and gaze lift. Inhale, standing splits, and exhale to curtsy. 1 more. Breathe in to stretch. And as you exhale, right foot meets left. Inhale to chair. Hold, 3 rounds of breath. When you look down, see if you can spot all 10 of your toes. If you can't, take your shins back a little further. Heart lifts, gaze lifted, breath in, breath out. Inner thighs energetically engaged to the midline, breathe in. Breathe out. Right foot takes the weight as you inhale, peel the left heel up. Exhale, cross left thigh over right. Feel that inner thigh squeeze. Elbows bend out to the side, inhale. Exhale, left arm under the right. Holding. Breath in. Breath out. Think elbows forward, shoulder blades back. Shoulder heads away from your ears. Breath in. Breath out. Unwind that left leg. Inhale, unwind the arm, stand up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale for length. Exhale to plank. Hold plank for the inhale. Take the transition lower. Open the heart on the inhale. Exhale, down dog. Down dog, you're gonna lift your right leg up if you'd like. Breath in. Bend knee, heel to glute as you breathe out. Inhale, lift the right knee to the ceiling. And then maybe exhale, straighten that right leg, reach it away from your hands. Inhale, level your hips, set that right foot down. Exhale, knees down to the ground, tabletop pose. Inhale, supported side plank on your right side, right foot planted, right fingers reaching. Exhale, come up to gate pose. Breathe in, reach the left fingers, open the left side. Exhale, plant. Right fingers reach, just step your right foot up to the top of your mat this time. Inhale, runner's lunge. Left knee lifts. As you exhale, open the twist, right fingers up to the ceiling. Step left knee behind the right elbow inside the right knee. Open twist, one round of breath here, collarbone broadening. Breathe out. As you come to front facing, inhale, standing splits, left toes high. Exhale to curtsy. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale to curtsy, really lift that chest. Okay, it's gonna help us in this next transition. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, bring that left leg with you as you come up to balancing on your right leg. Left thigh on top of right. Woo. Left arm under right. Breath in. Breath out. Eagle pose, breath in. Breath out. Arms can stay as they are. Unwind that left leg, inhale. Exhale, step it way back behind you, crescent warrior. Unwind the arms, breathe in, reach up. Stay here, hips low, breathe out, left thigh high. One more inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. 2 rounds of breath here to get settled in. Reach that right shin forward, left outside edge back. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, straighten that right leg, turn the right toes. Palms meet behind your back, interlace. Think thigh bones back, glutes active. As you inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, heart leads the way, arms go overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice if your weight is in your heels, if it's in your ball mounds, if your butt's taking you back. How can you plant yourself in the present, stacking hips over the center of your stance? Hands can come down, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're gonna walk it to your right foot, runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, palms plant, right foot can go back, maybe 3-limb plank to 3-limb chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left leg can lift. Exhale, bend knee, heel to glute. Then inhale, knee to sky. Exhale, drive the heel and toes away, stretching it out. Reaching the right heel down. Then breathe in, level the hips. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, tabletop pose. Okay, you guys keep going. I'm just gonna switch directions just so you can see. You're gonna take that left leg back, spin it down, left fingers reach away. Exhale, come up to gate, and then breathe into the side bend. As you exhale, supported side plank, left leg lifts. Breathing in, step it to the top of your mat. Runner's lunge, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, open your twist, left fingers to the sky. And then right knee behind left ankle, left elbow inside the knee, inhale. Yeah, that open twist, it's a big step up. Take it for a round or so. You'll come back to forward facing your left foot, standing splits, breathe in. As you exhale, we curtsy, lift the gaze. Inhale, standing splits, exhale, curtsy. Inhale, standing splits. As you exhale, bring that right knee forward. You have to bend your left knee to come up to standing. Bend to extend, okay? Right thigh bone on top of left, right arm under left. 2 rounds of breath, eagle pose. Breath in, breath out, breath in. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, breathe out. Unwind that right leg, step it way back behind you, heels lifted. High lunge, crescent warrior, breathe in. Biceps by your ears. Hold, breathe out. Right heel back, right thigh bone lifted. Inhale, then exhale, warrior 2. Right sole spins down. 2 rounds of breath. In, out. Chest open. Breath in, right foot planted. Left shin reaching, breath out. Inhale, straighten the left leg, turn the left toes. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, activate the glutes, think thigh bones back. As you forward fold, take 2 to 3 cycles of breath here. A long inhale. Exhale. And you're gonna walk it to that left foot, runner's lunge, breathe in. And as you exhale, you're gonna step that left foot back, maybe take a 3-limb plank, 3-limb chaturanga, leave all of that out. Down dog. Inhale, lift that right leg. And then exhale, bring it forward for pigeon pose. When you think about pigeon as well, walk your hands back by your hips, look back to your left foot, make sure your toes point back. We don't want like a broken ankle looking thing going on. The toes an extension out of that leg. And then as you exhale, work into your fold. We're gonna take about 10 breaths here, 5 inhales, 5 exhales. Trying to pull that outer right hip back and draw the front of the left hip forward and down. Notice how you're breathing. Have you worked up some heat within yourself? Has this changed the sensory experience, the air around your skin? How's it feel? Couple more breaths. On your inhale, you'll walk your hands in. Okay, as you exhale, tuck your left toes, start to lift the left knee. Breathe in, step back to plank. Exhale, down dog. You can lift the left leg if you'd like. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it forward, left knee to the left, slightly pigeon pose. Walk those hands back, look over the shoulder, make sure your toes are pointed directly back. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, bring it into your fold on the other side. Notice anything that's similar, anything that's different. 5 inhales, 5 exhales here. Left outer hip back, right front hip forward and ground here. You'll inhale, walk the hands in, okay, lift your chest, tuck your right toes, lift the right knee and step that left foot back, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Then all you're gonna do is come forward to your knees, sit down onto your sit bones, let your legs come out long in front of you, shake them out. And let's take Paschimottanasana, a long-legged, it's a westward stretching pose. So toes up and then back slightly. Your feet are typically together, okay? I'm gonna need to make room for this right here. So my feet are a little further apart. I want you to take your weight into your left sit bone, okay? Turn your left inner thigh slightly down and then pull that femur into the hip socket. And when you shift the weight back, it's like your right leg's like an inch shorter than your right leg. You're gonna do the same thing. Weight shifts into that right sit bone. Turn that inner thigh down and then scoot that left thigh bone into the femur, okay? Or the femur into the thigh bone is the femur. Toes back, inhale, reach up, out of the pelvis. Exhale, come halfway down. Plug your sit bones down, feel them, inner thighs to the ground, outer hips to the ground, reach a little further, breathe in. As you breathe out, come halfway down. Inhale, reach a little further, and then exhale, ground the rest of the way. 5 breaths here, or 5 cycles of breath here. 10 inhales, 10 total breaths. I can't count this morning. 10 total breaths, 5 inhales, 5 exhales. These rest postures, again, an opportunity to preserve the experience, to sustain us. More than halfway done. After that 5th cycle of breath, you'll inhale, walk the hands in. Okay, your hands will plant behind you. Your feet will plant onto the ground. Knees up, inhale, altar pose, reverse table. Hands press down, feet press down, lift your head, heart, shoulders. Maybe you look forward, or maybe look up to the ceiling, or even look back. Stay here, 2 rounds of breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, look forward, chin to chest as you breathe out, lower your hips down to the ground. And then we'll just bring our feet together, knees apart. Prep for Baddha Konasana, so heels nice and close to the groin. If you want to sit on a blanket, you're welcome to do that as well. Just flutter those wings a little here. So grab the ankles, let your knees come up and down. And when you take a moment, pause. Okay, I want you to think about your chest bumping down. Okay, so what's not happening is you're not just rounding into this and collapsing. You're stretching, 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 stretching as you work your way down. And once your shoulders want to drop forward, I want you to pause. You can even let your hands come to the underneath and just tuck your chin in. So you might be sitting up almost tall. Press your feet together, activate your glutes. Breath in, breath out. Think space from your sit bones to the base of your skull. Breathe in, breathe out. Then you'll inhale, sit up tall. Let's let that left leg go long. You can kind of shake it out a little. And then you're gonna step that right foot over the left leg. Okay, you're gonna heel toe that right foot towards your left hip, so the right knee tries to settle on top of your left knee for half cow face. Left toes in flexion, breathe in, sit up tall. As you exhale, just start to hinge at the waist. You might feel this suddenly really far behind that left knee. We're gonna try to work that space open, okay? Your calves, you might feel it in the hip as well. Okay, you might feel all the way down to your ankle. Breath in, breath out. 2 more rounds, in and out. Last one, in. Exhale. Slowly just sit up tall. Grab a hold of that right leg, right shin. It's gonna be between the hands, and just kind of rock it out. And then just let the right leg go long. Bend your left knee. Cross it up and over the right leg. And then trying to stack left knee on top of the right. Walk your left foot towards and slightly away from your right hip. Right toes in flexion, breathe in, sit up tall. And then exhale, start to fold. Notice where the sensation occurs, any feelings of fleeing, right? Remembering this is temporary, we are greater than the obstacle at hand. Breathe in and breathe out as you hold the pose, 2 more cycles of breath. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, sit up tall. Grab that left shin between the hands, kind of rock it out. And then left leg meets right, shake them out. This time you're gonna point your toes, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come halfway down. Point, point, point forward. Inhale, reach a little further, sit bones planted. Exhale, round the rest of the way. 5 cycles of breath. And I like to sometimes, there's a lot of sensation in the shins, the front of the feet, the ankles, the tops of the feet. Kind of rub it out with your fingers. Breath in. Breath out. Long inhale. Full exhale. Notice where you're holding. See if there's something else you can let go. Allow yourself to sustain this pose. Just a little while longer. As you inhale, you'll sit up. And as you exhale, you're just gonna work onto your backs, okay? So lay all the way down. Inhale, stretch apart, tips to toes. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. You're gonna plant your feet down next to your sit bones, okay? Scoot your hips over to your left. Cross left thigh bone over right like an eagle. And then let the knees drop over to the right. Arms can come to a T, look over to your left. Stay 2 more cycles of breath. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Bring your gaze through center, bring your knees through center, uncross your legs, bring your hips and your feet through the center, pause. Feel your toes, feel your soles, feel this present moment. Exhale, let it go. Scoot your hips over to the right edge of your mat. Thread right leg on top of left. Knees fall to your left, and then gaze can go over to the right if you'd like. So it's like you have eagle crossed legs and you're twisting on your back. Another round of breath or so. We inhale to come through center, uncross, unwind, release the spine from that rotation, that twist. Allow the feet to stay planted. Walk your feet a little further. Let your knees buckle in. Give yourself a hug around the chest. Breathe in. Press the back of your heart into the ground. Open the mouth, exhale, let it all out. Switch arms on top. One more hug on, hold on. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Let it all out. Walk your feet together. Arms can rest beside you. Right toes can go to the right corner of the mat. Left toes can go to the left corner of the mat as you prepare for Shavasana. Notice the breath sustaining you here. Let the effort go. Allow your breath to deepen. Go through the senses. Sounds far away, sounds nearby. The ground beneath you supporting you. What do you smell? And a lingering taste on your taste buds and your palate. Often this place of rest is what preserves us. It allows us to sustain the practice, the returning, the understanding that often our days are full of to-dos, things to check upon, get done. This rest component is vital for the harmony, the balance, to create that equanimous state, a calm mind. Take a long breath in. Open the mouth and a full breath out. Turn the tops of your thighs to the sky. Press your low back into the mat. Walk your feet in towards your seat. And slowly tip over onto a side. Come to seated as it feels right. Just bring those palms together over the heart. Chin towards your chest. A moment of gratitude. Bring to mind something you're grateful for today. Maybe it's the same thing you always think of. Maybe it's something a little different, something brand new. This practice, the simple practice of gratitude, encourages and enables us to lead longer, healthier lives. Carry that gratitude as you lift your thumbs to your third eye. May it inspire our thoughts, which become our words, our actions, our behaviors and habits, our samskaras, the patterns in which we move through the world. Bowing forward to see your practice. Namaste.